I'm back since like what, 2016 or the beginning of 2017, somewhere around that time. And today's my first video since that time. And in the beginning, I had no idea what I was gonna do for my video. I took like 3 videos before this. One was like things that made me mad, another one was like leading to another conspiracy theory or something like that. But I officially know now what I'm gonna do today, and that is advice for people in middle school, because that is a hellhole I have just left, and I'm going to another hellhole called high school. And I mean, I don't know, I feel like some kids are gonna struggle during middle school. So I'm going to give you tips and advice and things not to do in middle school, because it could be a messy trip. And I mean, the same things in high school. So tip number 1, or piece of advice number 1. I know you're gonna hear this in a lot of videos, and I mean, it's true, because I mean, there's nothing else you should do. But focus on your grades. Your grades mean everything. Like, you may think like, oh, it's not gonna matter so much, like I'm gonna pass and all this stuff. It's gonna come in a bad result, honey. Cause like, I remember in 6th grade, I did really well, except for my math class, because my teacher was an idiot. I'm sorry if you're watching this. And 7th grade was good for like all my classes except for my reading class. And let me tell you why it sucked for my reading class. Because whenever I like do reading and stuff like that, it comes out really badly for me, because like I get distracted easily. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have dyslexia or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna fake anything. I'm gonna be honest, I get distracted easily. Like, I would be reading, then I would go to the questions, and I'm like, what did I just read? Like, what does this have to do with the questions or anything? So yeah, that was why I kind of failed my 7th grade year. Also because like my teacher, she just taught us like strategies of what to do in the beginning of the year, and then after that she would just give us packets and like books to read, like for silent reading and stuff like that, and it pretty much sucked because I learned nothing. Then 8th grade year was actually really good for me. Yeah, because I did better with my English/reading class, because I had a better teacher. She actually like helped us know like good strategies, and like she would actually teach us what we had to know, and like she would answer our questions. She wouldn't just ignore us or play Candy Crush on her phone. So yeah, that would happen. And then for my math class was good. I was good in math. I'm good in math, but it's not my favorite subjects, because like, who likes math? So yeah, math was good, except our teacher didn't like our class at all, so that kind of failed. Then for my science class, my science teacher was the best this year. Like, credits to him. If you're watching this, I got you. So yeah, it was all good this year. So yeah, focus on your grades, because since I like failed a bunch of like stuff for reading in 7th grade, that kind of like took me down, and I didn't get accepted to so many like high schools this year. But I'm a transfer, so like I'm good now. But yeah, like, you gotta work hard. It's not really work harder, but it's work smarter. Like, okay, so that was number 1. I'm gonna give you 10 advice tips stuff like that. Number 2, don't talk blank about anyone unless you're looking for a fight. Because let me tell you, in 6th grade, there was this girl, not gonna say her name, but it started with a G, so I'm gonna just call her G. G was telling me something about her friends and one of my friends, how they were like dating or whatever, and that they weren't even acting like a couple. And I just made a dumb little comment saying that this relationship is stupid. Okay, that's all I said. Next thing I know, G goes and tells her friend, and now her friend and all her other friends came up to me. They were gonna try to fight me, and I was like, over a little comment like that? Like, it's not my fault your friend was over here talking blank about you to me. She shouldn't have opened her mouth in the first place. I shouldn't have opened my mouth in the first place. So yeah, that's one piece of advice. 3, do not trust anyone. Like, don't put your trust in people, because let me just tell you, it's not gonna end up well. And I mean, I know you must think like, oh, it's not my fault you don't have friends and all this stuff. Don't judge me. I mean, I have friends. Credits to them, because they actually stuck by my side and all. But there have been some times where I lost friends because of trust issues, and they were talking behind my back, or they believed rumors over me, and then that involved like a bunch of people from the school, and then like barely anyone talked to me. then after like the next semester, a bunch of people talked to me again. I was like, really? But anyways, yeah. 3, don't trust anyone. 4, it's most likely that the food in your school is gonna suck, so try to pack your own lunches. You'll thank me for it. 5, what's another thing I struggled with in middle school? Try to be friendly to teachers, cause trust me, when you're gonna need it, take advantage of it. Like, if you're friends with a good teacher, if you're good friends with the teacher, then it's gonna come in handy, because they're actually gonna like try to help you. Like, if you need help on a question or something, they're gonna actually put the effort to help you. Some teachers that don't care about you, or they just despise you for something that you did, then that's gonna be your fault. So be friendly to the teachers, guys. Just be a kiss ass. That's all I'm telling you. Number 6. What is my number 6? Use extra credit stuff. Like, if they say, oh, bring a tissue box for extra credit, do it. The teacher is your master at that point. Like, you have to do whatever it takes to do good. Like, this isn't, I'm saying that these are rules for middle school, but they're also for high school, because I'm realizing that the same stuff goes for every other school, because school matters, sadly. I'm on number 7, right? Okay. If you are looking for a way to calm yourself from stress, here's a tip. Okay, if you're really stressed out during school, find a way to take it out on something. Like, if your school's a magnet school, like a fine arts program and all this stuff, like, use it on whatever you have. Like, for me, I was in guitar and art and mariachi. I could have taken it out on anything. Music helps. That brings me to my other advice. Number 8. Music is everything. There's some teachers that won't let you listen to music while you work. I mean, it's like it's most likely that the teachers won't let you listen to music while you work or anything. But some teachers could let you. And I mean, take advantage of it, because I mean, to me, music really helped me a lot, like concentrate and stuff, because I wasn't focusing on like who was talking to me, like anything. I was just listening to my music and paying attention to my work. And same thing goes for homework, which leads me on to number 9. Do your homework. Like, always. Like, you may tell your parents when they ask you, like, do you have any homework? You might be like, no, because you want to slack off and get on your phone and stuff. But let me tell you, that's gonna mess you up. If you continue not doing your homework, then you're, okay, I'm not gonna say the real word, but I mean, pretty sure you read my lips. You're screwed. You need to do your homework, like always. And I'm on my last one, number 10. What should be my number 10? I struggled with this a lot, actually. Don't be such a try-hard. Like, don't try so hard to fit in to like cliques or anything, if that even exists anymore. Which it probably doesn't, but I mean, you will run in, like, if you notice, you will notice some cliques, like the little, never mind, there's no cliques in my school. Like, it's all together. But at the same time, there are certain people that hang out with certain people. And I mean, I don't blame them for that, because I mean, if you try hard to fit in, it's gonna come out really badly, because then you're gonna realize, oh, I'm ending up like these people, which isn't such a good idea. Like, and also, these are 2 other tips I didn't even think of mentioning, but 1, do not, I repeat, do not do drugs. Like, I mean, I know it sounds stupid, and it's like, of course I wouldn't do drugs, but next thing you know, you go into middle school and you're over here smoking something, and it's not gonna come out good. Like, I'm sorry to be such a buzzkill or a good girl, but I'm not stupid enough to do drugs, because I know my parents are strict, and I know that things like that turn out badly. So yeah, that, and don't do anything you're not supposed to do. Like, nudes and all that stuff is not gonna end up, just trust me, it's not gonna end well. And also, don't try to be slick with anything. Like, if you're gonna try to be slick with something, at least tell your sister or your brother or your mother or someone. Just tell someone about it. Like, somebody that's gonna like be mad at you, because in the end they're gonna find out, and then it's gonna come out even worse. So I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want, if you're lazy, then don't do it, but just thumbs up. I mean, I don't understand why people watch this video and don't even bother to put a comment or a like on it. I'm just kidding. I'm no pressure. So yeah. Peace out. See you next time. Probably tomorrow.